Hello great people, you are welcome back to Physique Fashion House channel. We are grateful for as many that has been subscribing for our channel, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe today. Thank you. Today I'll be teaching you how to wrap our bra cup, and to achieve that we need the cup. We'll be using this velvet fabric to wrap it, and we'll be using the same fabric as a lining. We need this hem gum, and we need the office pin. So now, to wrap our cup, the first thing we are to consider is to take the horizontal measurement of our cup, just this way. For this cup, we are having like 8 inches, and this cup is size 36. So what we consider is we just cut out 9 inches by 9 inches. As it is 8 inches, this way we just add 1 inch, as a seam allowance. So we just cut out 9 by 9 inches of our fabric. So, and I cut out, this is it, 9 inches by 9 inches, and I cut out 4 of it, 2 for the front view and 2 for the lining. So now the next thing I'm to do now is that I just take a one fabric. As you know, we are using the same fabric as lining main fabric. So this is it now. So we believe this is the lining and the main fabric. So we place the right side on right side, because we want to shape it now. So we then fold it into 2 equal parts this way. So we get the center. This is it. We get the center. We get a straight line across the center. So now, on this straight line, you come up with 1 inch. 1 inch, you come down with 1 inch. Then you use your French curve even to connect this line to this 1 inch up and down. I hope you are seeing what I'm drawing. The chalk is not really showing on the velvet fabric. So I think I'll just use marker to draw this line. I've drawn the straight line. So I connect the 1 inch I come up and come down with. I connect it to this line. I think you're able to see it clearly now. I do the same thing up here. Then I cut it out. So I will do the same thing to the second one. So and then I'll go and join it with half an inch in this part where I cut out. I join it with a half an inch. Then I open it and iron. So then I'll come and show you what it looks like. Now we have joined our pieces together, with half an inch. We have opened it, notched it, and ironed it very well. We are having 4 of it, as we are using the same fabric for the lining. Now, the next thing we have to do now is to now wrap our cup, and to achieve that, so the center front of the cup, so this is the center front now. So you mark you mark 1.5 inches at the center front here. Mark the same thing at the back. So you, for the side, you mark 2 inches. Just this way, 2 inches. 2 inches. So to wrap your cup now, this is the upper part. So you place one of the pieces, that you have joined together, you place it inside that cup this way. So you take the lining, you place the lining this way. Let it be inside the cup. But this joining, let it be by the, this is the mark, the 2 inches here, the 1.5 inches by this side. So you take your lining, place it this way, let it enter so that you won't have problem by the time you finish joining it. You let it loose inside, don't fasten it this way inside the cup. So this is it. You now take the real fabric now. Let the right side face the right side. You place it inside, on top of the lining. So you secure it with the pin again, ensuring the joining points match. The same thing. So having done that, the next thing is you now go and join it together at the upper parts of your cup. You join the three of them, lining, the main fabric, and the cup. You join it with 1/4 inch. You will have seen it on the cup. So is that 1/4, that 1/4 inch is obvious in your cup. So before you go ahead and join it together here, it's always good you secure it down with a office pin. Yes. So I will easily go and join it together now. Now I've joined it with a 1/4 inch, and the next thing I will do now before I turn this to the front is I will cut out the excess. Just cut out the excess this way. So after cutting out the excess, the next thing is to now turn the real fabric to the front part of your cup, just this way. Just like this. Then you secure it down with pin at the down part here before you go and stitch it. Make sure you are holding the lining, the cup, and the main fabric together. Yes. Then you go ahead and run a stitch at the down part here, with 1/4 inch. You do the same thing for the second one. Now I've gone ahead and stitch it down now. So the next thing is to cut out the excess. And to cut out the excess, you can, by the time you hold your cup like this, you'll be feeling that seam allowance in the cup, so that you won't cut away the cup with part of the cup with excess. So you'll be using your hand to feel where the main cup ends. You can even be seeing it like this. So don't be in a rush when you are doing this. So gently cut out the excess. Yes, this is it. You can see how neat and beautiful it looks. This is the second one. If you do it this way, there is no need of a top stitching. It has automatically laid by itself. The upper parts, you don't need to top stitch. You don't need to even add any hem gum. You can see the joining has already folded in. I hope you have enjoyed this video. So like it, share with your friends, drop the comments on the comment section, and subscribe to this channel, Physique Fashion House channel. Thank you very much. See you next time.